Today, Governor DeSantis said 5 Florida residents in Washington state have tested positive for the coronavirus.
The governor also said a man in Santa Rosa County here in Florida, it's in the Panhandle, is a, quote, presumptive positive for coronavirus. Channel 9's Lauren Seabrook has been monitoring these cases. She joins us live in studio to break down these new developments. And Lauren, the number of coronavirus cases linked to Florida has more than doubled in just the last 24 hours.
And Greg, we knew of 4 cases yesterday. Now there are 9. The governor says 5 of those people are in Florida, or Florida residents rather, in Washington state. They had been traveling back from China and will remain in quarantine there in Washington until they fight off this virus. The other 4 cases are here in Florida. We told you about 3 in the Tampa area yesterday. Today, officials announced a new positive case in Santa Rosa County in the Panhandle. That case still has to be confirmed by the CDC. That can take up to 5 days sometimes. The governor says the patient is a 72-year-old man with severe underlying health issues. He has also been traveling internationally, but officials haven't said where just yet.
He had been doing international travel. He's not in shape to fully answer all the questions, so there's an investigation ongoing.
And earlier this week, state officials said a 29-year-old Tampa woman and her 22-year-old sister, who is a California resident, tested positive for the virus after they traveled back from Italy. A Manatee County man in his 60s who had not traveled internationally also tested positive for the virus. As for those who are traveling to Florida for vacation, spring break, or baseball spring training, the governor said the risk to Florida remains low, and he still suggested people continue to take necessary precautions. Just to be prepared, though, the federal government will be sending tens of thousands of coronavirus test kits to Florida to be distributed to hospitals and doctors' offices. Greg.
All right, Lauren, in about 48 hours since an Orange County call center went live, dozens of people have been calling in with questions about the coronavirus. Today, Channel 9's Michael Leparty got to go inside and found out what most people today were asking about.
The Health Department in Orange County. This is Sarah. How can I help you? Have you been traveling one of the affected areas?
Questions about the new coronavirus started coming in on Tuesday afternoon when the health department in Orange County first opened this call center.
What are your symptoms?
As of this morning, operators had taken roughly 70 calls, a number that will only grow. Today, we got to see inside. The health department says many of the questions are straightforward, with most people asking about precautions they can take to avoid getting sick or what to do if they plan on traveling. The people answering those calls work for the health department. They have a guide that helps them provide information based on the responses of the caller. The state has its own call center. This one was set up for people who live in Orange County. The health department has done this before, but it's usually for events like a hurricane. Now health officials are dealing with a different type of storm. While they tell us the risk of getting the new coronavirus is relatively low, people are still concerned and calling here looking for answers. The folks here at the health department say they're meeting every day to get updates on this, but there's no set time frame as to how long the call center will stay open here. In Orange County, Michael Leparty, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, the call center is staffed from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the number on WFTV.com, and you can leave a message, by the way, when it's closed, and someone will return your call and answer your question. Now, there have been several sporting events, shows, and concerts around Orlando lately, so we ask officials at the big venues in town what's being done to prepare for the potential of coronavirus spreading here. We're putting that part of the story together for you. It'll be airing at 4:30.
Breaking in the last few minutes, the stock market has taken another big hit today as investors' concerns continued over the coronavirus outbreak. The Dow just closed down more than 1,000 points, and the Nasdaq dropped nearly 300 points. And ABC's Megan Tavrizian reports the latest numbers out of Washington state show the cases of infection doubled since yesterday.
The Senate this afternoon approving an $8.3 billion funding bill to combat the COVID-19 virus.
The bill is passed.
This comes as cases of the novel coronavirus keep climbing, both abroad and here at home. In New York, confirmed cases increased by double digits, but officials are urging people to remain calm.
I'm perturbed that people get anxious every time the number goes up. The number has to go up if you continue to test.
At least 1,000 New Yorkers are under self-quarantine, many connected to that first case, an attorney in his 50s. In San Francisco, the Coast Guard flying test kits to this Grand Princess cruise ship after an elderly woman died after being exposed during a cruise on that same ship last month. Today, several passengers and crew being tested for the virus, the ship not being allowed to dock.
Once we have results from the tests,
The CDC and the state will determine the most appropriate location for the ship to berth.
The World Health Organization says the number of newly reported cases in South Korea appears to be declining, although worldwide, more than 2,000 cases reported in the last 24 hours.
This is not a drill. This is not the time to give up. This is not a time for excuses. This is a time for pulling out all the stops.
In striking images coming out of Saudi Arabia, the Grand Mosque closed for cleaning of the novel coronavirus. The United Nations says there are school closures in 22 countries, impacting almost 300 million students worldwide.
Megan Tavrizian, ABC News, New York.
Businesses across the world are also asking employees to minimize travel. The International Air Transport Association estimates that global revenue losses between $63 and $113 billion. And in just a few hours, we'll be here to answer your questions about coronavirus live and give you the accurate information you need. We've assembled a team of medical experts and local government leaders to help keep your family safe and prepared. Send us your questions through social media and our radio partner, News 96.5 WDBO. Coronavirus, your questions answered live tonight at 8 o'clock right here on Channel 9.
Right now.